There is currently a bill that is making its way through Congress that would ease restrictions on purchasing sound suppressors or silencers for weapons. In the wake of the recent shooting in Las Vegas, a lot of attention has been brought to this issue, and it's worth taking a look at whether this loosening of gun restrictions is a good idea and what the pros and cons are. Suppressors provide a number of benefits to those who are hunting or target shooting. The biggest thing is that by reducing the sound of the shot, it helps protect your ears and it requires less hearing protection than what would otherwise be required. It can also help with communication between hunters by allowing them not to have to wear earplugs, which makes it easier to communicate as well as easier to hear everything around you, which is critical in hunting. It can also help improve a shooter's aim by reducing the gun's recoil and muzzle blast. Both of these forces tend to cause shooters to flinch, and by reducing them, it allows shooters to be more accurate. The flip side of this is that if suppressors are used in criminal activity, it makes the guns just that much more deadly. One of the biggest safety features of a gun is how loud it is, because once a shooter starts firing, it gives everyone in the area a very clear indication that someone has started shooting, and in some circumstances also gives them an idea of where the shots are coming from. Allowing them to do things like take cover or run away that greatly improve their chances of surviving a mass shooting. It is also incredibly useful for police to be able to hear where the gunshots are coming from, and they can use that sound to track down the shooter and engage them more quickly than they would have otherwise. Especially in scenarios like what happened in Las Vegas where a shooter is taking aim from hundreds of yards away, having a silencer would make quite a bit of difference by making it that much harder for people to understand what was going on and take action. Suppressors are hard to get right now, which has largely eliminated them from the criminal scene, but it is still possible to acquire them legally for recreational purposes. And if the only benefits they provide are to recreational shooters and they could also endanger victims of a mass shooting, it seems to me that loosening restrictions around silencers is probably not a good idea on the whole. But let us know what you think about silencers, and like and subscribe to learn more.